Do you guys follow Love Island at all? Because that's probably the most popular television show right now. Like,
I don't watch it, but there's clips that show up on my feed about this girl named Huda or whatever. And
I don't watch it either. I know my girlfriend does, and her world of people do. And it's also like Jalen Brunson the other day tweeted like, "I can't believe this shit." That's all he said. He was like, "No." He literally
like in reference to Love Island.
But he was referencing Love Island, but it like started a whole rumor mill about, are the Knicks like, did they just trade someone? Because he was just all he said was, "I can't believe this is happening."
Yeah,
it was like that was the tweet, and then everyone freaked out online about like NBA rumors. And then he followed up. He's like, "Guys, I was talking about Love Island. Like, you guys need to calm down." So it's very much in the center of like pop culture right now. And it's just like, again, brain rot in a different form. It's like just messy, chaotic, like good looking people, you know, on an island. They're in shape. They're young. They have, you know, they're dating. It's not to find like love, but it's to just, you know, have fun and get clips literally out of it. It's all over the internet with clips. It's like an hour long every single night on NBC or whatever, on Peacock, and everyone's talking about it. People are making, you know, any TikTok like reaction video or Twitter reaction video of Love Island. It has thousands of millions of views and has big numbers. And I think like, can AI replace that? Can AI replace like the messiness and sloppiness and like imperfections of humans? Because that's what makes it interesting. It's
what is with like humans and their like fascination with relationships and the imperfections of relationships? Like if you look at what blows up online, dude, relationships, man. Like I don't know. It's just something like biologically all of us crave. Like, you know, maybe it's like a natural thing, right? Like where through years of evolution,
like, you know, how,
finding the right mate.
Like Tommy, you know how you were doing the Lacey and this girl, and you were doing all the streaming kind of reaction. Like if you sat here and did like I can't believe Huda did this with this guy type video, like it's gonna get thousands of millions of views.
Okay,
like,
so I can't believe Huda did. No, I'm just kidding.
People, it's got you know, huge following.
I can't believe she
online.
wouldn't kiss him, bro. Yeah, pull up Alex Cooper. I think she's starting a show similar to that. Pull up a clip of her talking about it.
Love Island?
She's starting her own Love Island.
She's starting her own like show, but I don't think it's going to be able to compete with like the institution that Love Island is. Like they've cracked the code, bro.
But it just started though, right?
No, but Love Island?
No.
Yeah.
It's existed for some time.
No, Love Island has existed, but more recently the US, because they have UK Love Island, they have like these other versions.
I think I saw an Australian one.
They have, and they're the most popular shows in those parts of the world. Like UK Love Island, everyone watches. Like Australia Love Island, everyone watches.
Okay.
And then it got popular stateside from those ones, and then they made US Love Island, and now here it's the most popular reality show, and it bars none. Like nobody competes with them. Bachelor, all this other shit. It's small compared to the power and influence that Love Island, and it just pumps out these like social media stars. Like you go on Love Island and you could be a nobody and you come out of it on the other end as a big somebody. And obviously it's inspired someone like an Alex Cooper, who is the Call Her Daddy girl, to create her own like sloppy, messy, you know, reality TV show to compete with Love Island, because, you know, it's kind of perfected the formula of like bring pretty people to an island, make them all make out with each other, make them all fall in love with. It's like, you know, we didn't grow up, none of us, in the sleepaway camp shit. Like when you grew up, like your parents didn't send you to sleepaway camp, right? Like
No.
you didn't get sent, right? It's the adult sleepaway camp. Like I've noticed that like a lot of Americans, like at a certain stage of their life, like whether they're like 12, 13, 14, there's like a summer where they went to sleepaway camp, and like camp life was like the fun thing. And like, you know, you met somebody there and it's people from all over, and you sleep away, and like, oh, you have like your little hookup or somebody that you love or that you know what I mean? And it's that just that summer, and then it phases away, and then you go back to your real life. But sleepaway camp is like a big culture in America, and we didn't experience that.
We didn't, but we had The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, which is like, I don't know too much, but I think that's the OG version of like these shows.
But there were a lot of like dating
but
shows.
That's different.
Too, right?
That's different because Bachelor and Bachelorette is one guy and like 30 girls, or one girl and like 30 guys. This is like 5 guys, 5 girls, or like 6 guys, 6 girls, and it's like literally
so
adult.
do they like come in as like single people?
They all come in as single people. Some of them have like weird, you know, they have to like, you know, strengthen the plot with like weird ties, or like, oh, actually this person knew this person before, or they were in a relationship, or this person has a baby with somebody, and like, you know, there's a super popular Huda meme right now. Again, I don't even watch the show, but I know this stuff because it's all over the internet. You know what I mean? So
he also lives with a female who loves the
no,
show.
but Francesca, to be fair, Francesca,
he's there next to his girlfriend. Like, hey, what happened to
he's
Huda?
like opening
No,
the
no, no.
door.
What happened to Huda, babe? What happened?
to be fair,
that?
Francesca's been so busy and traveling that she's not caught up to speed. But I went to brunch yesterday with a group of her girlfriends, and they're all talking about it. And again, if you're online, you're gonna come across like these memes. Like, this is a super popular meme. So there's a girl on the show. Her name's There's a girl.
They took the sound of that.
They took the sound. I can't find the
and it's
original
going
sound.
viral. Basically, dropping the bomb that she's a mom, and the guy that she's fucking with is saying like, "Oh, you're a mamacita."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like
No,
she goes
I got
into
a
the
kid.
she goes into the show, and she's like telling the girls on the show. And again, I know this because the internet, and I guarantee these clips will get the most numbers in our whole entire pocket. We could talk about the war all day long, but Love Island's gonna do actual numbers.
No, Sujan Stand on Business is gonna go viral.
We'll see,
my
man.
God,
I will say.
No clips of that. No,
We're definitely posting that, but the Love Island shit is doing bigger numbers than everything. She goes into the show with the girls, and she's like telling them, I'm a mom, but like, don't tell anybody. I want to like the guys to get to know me first, which is a topic of conversation that we should probably have. Like, if a girl has a baby and doesn't tell you until after you fall for them, is that good or bad? Or like, what is that a red flag? Or how do you address that situation?
100%, bro. That's a big red flag.
Huge
What
red
do you
flag,
mean?
because you say that up front if you're the
Yeah,
right type of person.
course.
Okay, but her mindset is like, I want them to like me first before I say that, because it's
No,
heavy.
because she knows that they're not gonna like her
Exactly.
if she says she has a kid.
That's how every guy thinks. Every girl is like, oh, that makes sense. Like, you have to like do your thing. We're girl power. But like, she does that, and then when she finally
This dude's been watching too much Love Island.
when
bro.
she finally tells the guy's like, you're a mom. You're like a mama, like a mommy, like a mamacita. Like, and she's like, no, I'm a mom. And then that is literally a viral meme that's like taking off online, that people are like recreating it all over the internet. But it's just goes back to my point that like this fucking show, which is complete brain rot. Even when I bring that up to girls, I'm like, this is so like a waste of time. They're like, you're such a hater. Like, we can't have even like something to enjoy. But it is
the conversation happened recently.
huh?
I said that reaction must have happened recently.
It was that was from my cousin though, where I was at my mom's house. I was at my mom's house, and she walks in. She's like, because last year's Love Island was super popular, like last year's. In the cast, there's like 3 or 4 guys that live in Dallas from last year's Love Island that are like local celebrities who are like national celebrities who have huge followings online now. They go into Love Island, 5,000 followers. They come out, 500,000 followers. So it's like,
What's the goal of this show? Like,
that's
how does
the goal.
it end?
That's the goal. The winner is a couple that makes like $100,000 each or something. Like one couple lasts at the end because they like pair these people throughout it. I don't know how it works, but
they make like money.
But the real intention, the real goal as like a candidate on the show is to go and be famous on social media. You go, and being on the show, when you come out of it, you have a huge following. You can get sponsors. You can get deals. You just have a life now, like in your socials. Like these people, like you can go on the cast of all the people on this season, or even go to last season's and just go to their social media profiles, and they either have millions or hundreds of thousands of followers. Like, that's really the purpose, right? We're grinding every fucking day on the podcast to get 5 followers. All it takes is just, you
gotta go on the island, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a space right now that I feel like we haven't gotten the courage to go on a reality TV show, but I think
Let's sign him up, Aaron. How does one sign up for this
I've been
show?
seeing tweets like, damn, I wonder what the people of Love Island think about the Israel-Iran war right now. They don't even know what's happening right now. Like, it's like a lot of shit like that.
I guess
there's a
bubble,
Middle
right?
Eastern Love Island, like in
I was about to ask, is that
Tajikistan? Like, I'm gonna sign up real quick, bro.
all the girls are wearing burqas, so you don't even know. Like,
yeah, exactly.
who's
Just
who?
eyes. Like, I think that girl's eyes is.
I choose her because she
Yeah.
has nice eyes.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh man. No man. With the state
when
of
you guys grew up, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette wasn't something that people were obsessed about, because like the circle that I grew up in high school, they were obsessed. They would have parties for the episodes, and
Well,
Like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
was like a
finale
Bachelor.
episode or
The
like
Bachelor-
every episode.
Really?
Every episode.
Well,
was
The
a party.
Bachelor was like the OG dating show that then spun off like a whole bunch of other dating shows, like
Flavor Flav
Flavor
was
of
there.
Love. Like I used to
Yeah.
watch the ones on VH1
Yeah.
because they were like
saw
trashy.
it.
They were like trashy versions of it that were like more chaotic and kind of funner entertainment. But now it's kind of evolved to like the Love Island, which is just a whole bunch of good-looking people on an island, like making out, twerking on each other. I think this last episode of Love Island,
But The
Megan-
Bachelor basically made it okay for one person to have multiple people. Like you know what I mean? Like girls were getting obsessed that they had like a number of guys to choose from, and then
Yeah.
guys were obsessed that
And
there
they
was a guy that
televised
had
it.
and they televised
you
it,
think-
and
you
they made
think
it.
they
They
normalized?
normalized it. That's my point. That's my point. Is
Yo.
go
No,
ahead.
no. Go
ahead.
for it, bro. Yo, this is
Yeah,
fire take. bro.
that's my take. That's my take.
You think like Bachelor is the reason all the normalization of going out and being okay with multiple partners, like you think they're like one of the
Yeah, I think it's one of the main reasons why it's normal.
damn, bro.
I think it played a factor, but it's not the main reason. I mean, the way that the culture is built here, like it was way before The Bachelor, where people were normalizing dating, but it is like a catalyst, and so is like dating, like apps.
But like even
and,
shows like this, right? Like it's like
Well, this is
more-
now where we've gotten, like where
Yeah,
but it's not just one
But
man.
that's what sells, right? Like going back to my first question, like why is everything related to relationships and the dramas that come with it, or the emotions that come with the relationships, like why does that sell so well with people?
I think because either people fantasize about being with somebody, or they've
Okay.
been with somebody and it turned out horrible.
Yeah.
That they're like,
So people like crave that, right?
they
Like
yeah, because it's like either you've gone through a bad relationship, or you want to go through a good one.
Sure.
Where you're just like constantly like, okay, what's gonna happen next? Is this gonna be a
Yeah.
successful relationship?
but you're looking at somebody else. So you think it's like vicariously living through other people type of deal?
No, it's just like people enjoy chaos. Like, why do people watch UFC? Like, why do people watch people fight each other? Why do people watch people do anything that has
Well,
any
'cause, like,
physical, emotional?
But not
stress?
everyone wants to be a fighter, and everyone like wants to get married. A lot of people want to be in relationships.
But this
The vast
show is
majority of
not
people
about
want-
getting married. Like,
The vast majority.
not everyone wants to like twerk
The
on
idea
somebody.
is to find
but,
a
like,
partner, right? Like the goal of the show is to find a partner, no?
The goal is to find, to be in a
Love,
relationship.
right? You're trying,
yeah.
I'm assuming you're trying to find love.
And most
That's what I call
relationships
it.
fail, right? So
Sure.
So it's like you either have that trauma or you have that experience where you can watch other people, and compare yourself to them. Or
That's
be like,
that is way overthinking it. People just like chaos. They like drama. Like they like the messiness. They like that's what you can be in a healthy 50-year-long marriage and enjoy the brain rot of what that show is. It has nothing to vicariously like live through other people. Like it's good-looking people on an island making out with each other, twerking on each other, pretending to like each other. Like there's no like life lesson that you pull from that when you watch it. You just watch it because it's chaotic, just like watching fighting. Like not everyone wants to be a fighter. I don't want to be a fighter, but I watch UFC.